Hello and welcome to From the Mic Stand. We are live once again at MASH in Macclesfield here on our Secos. I'm Mike Chisholm, and each week on the show we like to invite some of the most interesting artists around to chat and play live with us. And this week is no different. We've got Merrym'n on the show. Hi mate, how have you been?
Yeah, good sir. You alright?
Yeah, good. Good day.
Yeah, work in the day and then do
sure.
something interesting in the evening, so that's alright.
Fair enough. So you just want to introduce yourself and tell you a bit about what you've been doing?
Yeah, so I'm a songwriter from Stoke. I write songs about anything that really kind of occurs in my life or interests me. I mean anything, I will write about anything. And I just love to go around and play songs to people and sit in the corner of a pub or go to a venue or any kind of space. And I also make music at home, so I've got so there's stuff you listen to like online, but everything's like homemade, so I do everything myself.
Okay. No,
it's like a really a fun project.
And on the intro, we're playing one of your tracks from a previous album, Rag and Bone Man. Just want to tell us a bit about that track?
I was just in my front garden one day and the Rag and Bone Man went past, and I just looked up and saw the guy and thought, well, there's a song there, and I just kind of created this character of this heartbroken man and with a broken marriage and looking for love and all that, and I just kind of I was doing the garden and in my head came up with a song and it ended up being something I've recorded and put on an album.
Well, if you've been watching this live, you'll have heard that on the intro. If not, it's on one of your albums?
Yeah, my second album is just called Life on VHS, and all my stuff's like available on all the streaming services, and you can find it quite easily.
Well, it'd be great if we could have a live track from you now.
Yeah, sure. So this one's called The Night the Canal Collapsed, which is about a breach in the bank of the Shropshire Union Canal out in Middlewich. Where were you the night the canal collapsed? I was home, following the news in the back, 'cause I'd known at the time of writing, we just know the bank's given way. 20 boats are left stranded, Eppers on the way. Where were you? Where was I when they couldn't right the wrong? As the Great Waterway turned to a pond after 200 years, they found tyres and traffic cones, bicycle frames and a dictaphone, shopping trolleys, stereos, beer cans and a porcelain throne, a motorbike without a motor, a suitcase without a holder, a typewriter without a stereo. Where were you as the local men rescued Carp, as the bank was exposed to the dark between Stamthorne and Warderlock? You better call for the captain, we're caught in the undertow. Better call for the waterway chaplain to exercise Brittany's ghost. Cheers.
Thanks for that. That was a great first track from Merrym'n. It's strange, he's talking about like the night that Canal Bridge collapsed, and I swear if you're walking up the Macclesfield Canal, which is probably connected to the Stoke one, like, if you carry on down from the Puss and Boots, there's a missing bridge, and I've always wondered where it's gone, and I thought that would make like a good poem or story or something. I never wrote it, but
it's I mean, it was the bank that collapsed, and the canal properly drained. It wasn't a bridge, it drained the canal, but the two locks either side of it. But like 20 people were living on the boats where it happened, and I just saw it on the news, like on the BBC kind of local news.
And I just thought it was fascinating, this idea of living on a canal barge, and then you wake up and everything's on the side, and just went with it, you know.
So is there anyone who like initially inspired you to get on stage and perform?
I mean, I've been doing it for probably almost 20 years really now, just kind of in different forms. I started off in like a punk band really, and then I've gone through like an indie kind of Britpop band and a bit of an American kind of slacker rock band, and now I'm doing this kind of folk thing. So there's been a lot of people over the years, but I think more recently doing this particular project, I've been inspired by contemporary but almost kind of like traditional British songwriters like John Bramwell of Iron Clutes. But I still listen to a lot of old records. Like I listen to a lot of the Kinks. I really like the Kinks and like Jonathan Richmond and like just interesting songwriters. I like songwriters that do something that write about really kind of down to earth things. You know, like I like listening to like John Kipper Clarke's poetry, sense of music, and Jarvis Cocker, and that kind of stuff really appeals to me.
Badly Drawn Boy.
Absolutely, Badly Drawn Boy as well, Just those kind of unique figures that write about what they want to write about and do it their own way.
He does a show about a song about watching the news, and it just reminded me of that a bit.
That's it. I just love that idea of writing a song about something completely innocuous. But these are the things that we live everyday lives through, and I think they're worth writing about.
Sure. So do you always have like a million notes on everything?
Oh yeah, It's a bit of a pain really, because I write so many notes that you come back to something 2 years later and think, oh, that was a good idea for a song at that time.
Yeah. Some of them have quite short shelf lives.
Oh yeah, that's it. I've got like just banks of just lyrics like that are like almost haikus that will never make it see the light of day. So yeah, very very much so.
And you've written, was it 3 albums?
Yes, so my third album came out in just like the summer of last year, and I record at home, so it's quite nice really, because there's no kind of pressure on me to under time and money and things like that, and because I'm doing it just myself as well. I mean, I think a few people have said to me it feels quite authentic. It doesn't feel very studio produced, because it isn't. And I like that, and I can just do it my own way, and through my limitations of how I can record at home, I
so what sort of setup do you have?
Very simple. I have a laptop, a very small input desk, and a condenser microphone, and I just layer everything. So I'll just start off by putting down some kind of like simple percussion, and then I'll put some rhythm guitar, some bass, and then some vocal. Then see what else I want to put in, and maybe there'll be a bit of keyboard or additional percussion, and just kind of go with it and just see how it comes together. I quite often will write a song in my head and start recording it before I've ever played it, even out loud, and kind of see where it goes. But I can do that because I'm doing it at home, so I can spend 40 hours on something that gets deleted and it's fine, because that's okay.
Sure. It's just your time.
That's it. It's a hobby.
Okay, so it'd be great if we could have a couple more tracks.
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to have to just give my guitar a tiny little restring, so I'll tell you a little bit about the next song then. So the next song I'm going to play is called Forever Valiant, and a friend of mine helped me write this. He's a Port Vale fan, and I know I'm right by Macclesfield, there's certain ones ground here. But I like writing about characters, and I find football fans to be fascinating characters. I myself am a football fan, and I find self-study would be fascinating of my behaviour and emotions at that point. Anyway, so this one's called Forever Valiant, and it's about a Vale fan.
He's forever valiant, a saga maker's bottom knocker, Saturday football fan, a real mother town man who would traverse the Pyrenees to back the whites in the lower leagues. Love, you must understand, this loyalty it knows no bounds. These forever valiants, he talks of dreams of Potter stunned by a 12-second bogey goal. When you kiss and his eyes close, he's a deep conversation over chairman aggravation, reminiscing about the tin man, 'cause he's a real fan, don't you know? yes, he knows his working class theatre. A pot of pissing over the dumb waiter. Oh, yes, he knows what side his bread is buttered on, and where he'll get his pine pulled from, and on which sleeve his heart will strum. Valiants. He talks of Andy Porter and old-fashioned number 4 and all those Tony Naylor goals. Remember Shrewsbury Town away and the October of 08. To you it's such a shame, but it's a very simple game.
Cheers. Okay, and I'm going to do another one for you. So this one's about an old friend of mine who was a bit of a legend on the Stoke circuit. I don't know if he ever made it quite out to Macclesfield. It's called Mark Bailey. He was called the Tretvale Poet, and he was a performance poet. Wrote kind of similarly to me about really local things, and he's a really big influence on me. So this is a tribute to Mark Bailey, the Tretvale Poet.
Tonight I'm here to dance my tongue about your circumstance. It'll be a laugh, so raise a glass. And in these old prescription bins I'll spin a yarn, I'll tell you things if these walls could speak. You go red in the cheek, so here we are amongst the ales, in a trench coat of old wives' tales. Prop me up, duck, I've had a few too many, and these words don't weigh heavy on my mind. With pockets full of paper, scraps of love and labour, postcards of our time. I'm at the bus stop with a can of worms, sight rhyme and sonnet form, no place to hide when you speak your mind. I'm in the pub, I'm turning heads, see the world through a fish-eyed lens and a megaphone. Do you feel at home? From the mundane to the absurd, it's all there in the spoken word. Prop me up, duck, I've had a few too many, these words don't weigh heavy on my mind. With pockets full of paper, scraps of love and labour, postcards of our time. And I will go where the streets are empty, and I will go where the lights are dim, and I will knock on doors and fire exits until somebody lets me in. So prop me up, duck, I've had a few too many, and these words don't weigh heavy on my mind. With pockets full of paper, scraps of love and labour, postcards of our time, postcards